Well, apparently he's, basically he's fucked around in Korea, and, well, something's happened now, and I guess we're gonna find out what. So, let's find out just how badly Johnny Somali has fucked up, and if he's actually going to suffer this time. We talked about Jessimal yesterday, but I was busy. The match, I don't think it will ever be rid of him. I mean, EDP won't stop coming back. I doubt it'll be different with Jami. He won't come back if he either goes in jail or gets banned by all the platforms. Okay, Halcyon, have a good night. No, excuse me. Let's find out if he's actually in his find out arc. I don't know if he is or not, but let's see if he is.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going to be once again talking about the nuisance streamer Johnny Somali. We have some crazy updates regarding his time in South Korea. So after causing national outrage with his exploits, it appears that Johnny
Oh, and by the way, can I just point out, look at his fucking thumbnail. He's kitted up like he's some badass soldier. He's not. And he's wearing something that says press. Like is this supposed to be he's pretending to be a journalist? Is that seriously what he's trying to do in this thumbnail? Yeah, quote unquote Kevlar.
Somali has attempted to flee the country. Unfortunately for him, it appears that the police have stopped that, and now he is stuck in Korea, where Koreans, including some streamers, are now circling in on his location like a game of human capture the flag. So this is bad news for Johnny Somali. Now,
wait, is this what happened with that one video, with that one Twitter video we saw, where the guy came out and Spartan kicked him, is because they hunted him down? Because I'm guessing they wouldn't let him leave because he's got charges pending, so they said, you're not leaving South Korea. And I'm wondering if, when we watched that Twitter video earlier, and the guy just came running out and Spartan kicked him, is he gonna get the entirety of fucking South Korea on his ass? If that happens, I'll be so happy. I will be so happy if South Korea just gang fucks the crap out of Johnny Somali. Not literally, but if they not literally, of course, but if they just, the entire country of South Korea just gangs up on Johnny saying, we aren't gonna play that.
Before we get into the actual updates, let's just talk about Johnny Somali generally, okay? He has a content cycle, if you will, where he goes over to another country as a nuisance streamer, annoys people to get reactions out of them for content, and eventually he keeps pushing the boundaries further and further, causing more and more controversy to the point where eventually people are confronting him.
Yeah, Sparta, I suggested that as a punishment. Just drop him on the other side of the DMZ and say walk. Like, go ahead, South Korea, deport him, but deport him to the DMZ. And then just say, walk.
Live on his streams, and eventually those confrontations turn into physical attacks on Johnny Somali, and that is the point where he typically leaves the country one way or another. But with this whole South Korean adventure of his, it doesn't look like he's going to have that luxury, at least not as easily as he's had in the past. So to sum up his exploits in South Korea, I covered this in depth the other day. If you want a more detailed breakdown, I'll put a link to this video in the description. But to sum it up in 30 seconds, so basically...
Wait, shit. Texas? Texas? Texas, are you here? Are you here right now? I'm trying to remember if I caught your tier 1. And if I said thank you for it. If I didn't, if I forgot to say thank you for the tier 1, thank you, Texas.
Johnny Somali shows up in South Korea and does his normal antics trying to annoy people and be a public nuisance for content, but eventually the risks would get upped very quickly because he would go out and start kissing and fondling various comfort women statues. This has caused more than national outrage in Korea, and if you want to know...
I did not realize it was more than one he did that to. Oh shit, I thought he did it just to that one. He's done it to multiple. Fuck. And you know what, chat? People like him, apparently Haseo, or Hoseki, sorry. Apparently he did. He like, they're saying that he went to it, like, the one in front of the Japanese MC again. Holy, and people like this is why countries are locking down parts of the city. People like him are the reason why why tourists are now banned from going to Kyoto, or going to set parts of Kyoto, is because of people like him. It's why places in Japan are posting signs saying, if you don't speak Japanese, get the fuck out. Like, there are literally restaurants and businesses in Japan right now with signs posted in both Japanese and English saying, if you can read this, do not come in, you are not welcome. Or it says, no English speaking allowed, or something to that effect. Like, they do not want, and the fact is the fact that they're saying English speaking, that's targeting Americans. Make no mistake, this is targeting this is directed at Americans. And Japanese businesses are saying Americans keep the fuck out. And you can't blame them. Because you have fucking, chaos and nuisance streamers like this going to these countries and fucking shit up. And it's only going to keep happening because he's one. How many nuisance streamers like this are there? There's a lot. We don't hear about it as much, but there's a lot of them.
Why people would be so offended by that, you can look up comfort women on a Google search or what have you, and you'll very quickly find out why people were so infuriated by what he did. And like I said, it upped the risk very quickly. His little Johnny Somali content cycle, it's already advanced all the way to the physical confrontations in real life, where people on multiple occasions have attacked Johnny Somali, and one of those attacks has left him with a injury to his face. And in another example here, Johnny Somali and his friend got jumped in the streets, eventually having to literally run for their lives. And at that point, that's where we left things off with my previous video, and there's been a lot of big updates since then. So, number one, Johnny Somali's main YouTube channel has been banned, but not
nice. Fucking nice. Yeah, and we heard about this, where he said, my account was hacked, leading to unauthorized access and inappropriate content being live streamed. Sucks to suck, dude. If you did not make this absolute dog shit content, and the fact is, YouTube should have banned him for the fact that he was, for what he was doing in these countries. Like, he was literally breaking the law in these countries. The fact that YouTube was not booting him for that is a problem. And, the fact that, YouTube, you're allowing one of your streamers to elicit a horrific representation of Americans in a foreign nation. YouTube is allowing that because he's only doing it because of YouTube. No, Hefe, no. What this is referring to, I thought the same thing at first. I thought the same exact thing first. What he's referring to is his stream started playing porn. So instead of him actually streaming his camera, it was showing porn videos on his stream instead. That's what he's referencing to this. So, and I'm sorry, but does Johnny Somali actually expect sympathy from anybody for that? No, nobody does. The only thing, just like if he gets his ass kicked, no one cares. And they're applauding the people that kicked his ass. No, Heffy, he's saying he did not live stream corn. He's saying he did not do that. He's saying someone hacked his account and someone else live streamed corn on his account. That's what he say. And yeah, you think Team YouTube's gonna fucking listen to you? No. YouTube ain't gonna listen to you.
Not for the content he's been posting himself, but instead because somebody hacked into his account and then started posting actual poontang, which then would get him a swift suspension. So keep that in mind. It wasn't his actual content. It was only because someone hacked into his account, which is pretty ridiculous for YouTube. But anyways, his exploits, in particular, his treatment of those comfort women statues has developed...
Oh. When the news of Johnny Somali was published, a member of parliament asked the chairman of the committee on the comfort women issue a question. The chairman avoided giving a clear answer. When the member of parliament was asked for immediate measures, including legislation, the chairman responded, "We are monitoring Johnny Somali." Remgir Kari has finally become an issue at the level of the Korean National Assembly. Holy fuck. He is such an asshat. He's pissed off so many people that it's being brought up at the fucking Korean National Assembly. You know you done fucked up when the politicians are actually talking about you.
Developed so much outrage that it's actually gotten the attention of the Korean National Assembly. This is nationwide outrage, getting the attention of very important people and councils. And yeah, he is definitely to a point where he should be worried about his safety, okay? He has really pushed people's buttons, and Johnny Somali decided it was time to leave Korea. So he posted this on Instagram with a picture of what appears to be a South Korean international airport and saying with the caption, "See you again," implying he's leaving the country. However, things...
Well, okay, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure this is not a caption. I'm pretty sure this is the music that's playing in this clip. I'm thinking Johnny Somali did not caption a "See you again." Chat, if you could please look up Wiz Khalifa and see if they have a song called "See You Again," because I suspect that's what this is. It's not a Johnny Somali caption. It's a song. It's probably the song playing in the background of this video or something.
Would start to get a little bit confusing when he would upload what is a clearly outdated VOD onto one of his channels. So he's trying to give the impression that he's out of the country, but people quickly picked up on the fact that the content he posted was outdated. So we would also see some examples of people in Korea spotting Johnny Somali on the street, according to this post right here. And eventually, there would be a national news report from NBC News in South Korea reporting on his deeds, including the fact that...
Wait. Look at the blurring. Was he actually fondling this statue? What was he legitimately SAing the fucking statue? He was essaying a statue dedicated to the memory of women that were SA'd. What? This guy is fucking sick. He needs to be locked in a fucking mental institution. He is legitimately sick. His brain is not working right. He needs to be placed into a secure mental facility. Peef, no. Please tell me he did not do that. Please tell me he did not actually oil up the statue and himself and strip. Because if he did, I mean, oh my god. Did he do that on stream, Kanito? If he did that on stream, I am fucking amazed that YouTube did not insta-ban him for that. If he... that by all rights should be, as soon as that popped, YouTube should have instantly brought the ban hammer on it. Yeah, that should have been an immediate ban, no getting it back. Flat out. That, if he's gonna do that, that should be flat, just channel's gone and you ain't getting it back. No, okay, it's banned for a certain amount of time. No, you can appeal it. It's no, you're banned and you're gone. You're never coming back. He wasn't totally nude? Well. Alright, if this gets any worse, okay, I want to see where this is going, if there's even more, because if it is, I have an opinion.
In South Korea, reporting on his deeds, including the fact that allegedly Johnny Somali was stopped by the police. He was trying to leave but was stopped by the police, who were accusing him of various things involving drugs and potential assault of people in the country. So he has been detained, at least according to some people, and there's been also a rumor that the police have been protecting him. I think that's been debunked, but during that time, a lot of people, including some streamers in Korea,
let's see, went to Taunting police station to ask about Johnny Somali being held. The transfer at 3:22 this morning may have been for a drug test, according to chat rooms and Korean sources. There were rumors that he was arrested because he tested positive for drugs, but the truth of this is unknown.
Were parked outside the related police station waiting for Johnny Somali. However, he would snake his way out and find a refuge. He is now in hiding in Korea. He is now stuck.
Johnny Somali, who is on the run, is broadcasting from a sub-channel. He mistakes Chinese characters for Hangul. And chat, for those of you that don't know what Hangul is the Korean language. That's Hangul. And kisses someone, denies the criminal charges of drug use, and says he will never apologize for insulting the Comfort Women statue, and asks people to forget about it quickly. However, he's broadcasting with his back to a windowless wall for fear of being identified, and 1,450 people are watching at the same time. I wonder how many of those 1,450 are watching to try and triangulate his position.
In the country where he has basically put a target on his back, and he thought he could leave, but now he's stuck and facing the music. So we're gonna watch a little bit of his recent stream. I mean, he just...
Yep. That's... Yeah, so if someone... when you were referring to, you know, because, like, the Chinese language is called Chinese, the Korean language is called Hangul. That's what it's called. Rygat, I'm gonna start charging you for rent like I'm gonna be charging Corey for rent on that.
Ended this like an hour before recording this. He's deleted some of it, but here's a section of that deleted part of his VOD, and I think this really kind of sums up the entire stream, so let's listen to it for a little bit.
And try to find me. I dare you. You never will. So good fucking luck. That's all I want to say to you guys. And I need to address the Korean media.
Wow. Do you really... This guy is like... I don't think he appreciates how he's become public enemy number fucking 1 in Korea. Putting this out, he's just basically declared himself public enemy number 1.
Rainbow can probably still find him.
Rainbow said geolocator, right? Revan? He's like that master geolocator, correct? I thought so. Oh, guarantee you, his YouTube account got hacked once. You don't think someone's gonna try and hack his Twitter account to IP locate him? They just put out a challenge to everyone in South Korea that is gunning for him. You don't think that there's some hackers in that group that are gonna be able to hack his shit and geolocate him? Yeah, his last brain cell is on his last legs.
I want to address JTBC News for defamation against me. Today, JTBC News said that I was guilty of 2 different assault cases. That is not true. I love the Korean police.
Yeah, because the terminal liar we're just supposed to believe. Sure. Yeah, Johnny, I know you don't watch my stream. I don't want you to watch my stream, Johnny. I want you to stay far the fuck away from my stream. No one believes you. Every word that comes out of your mouth, people assume is a lie. Along with you saying, I love the Korean police. That's a lie. You don't love or even like anyone except for yourself. You are the textbook definition of a narcissist and a sociopath. You are a waste of space. The only space you should be occupying right now is a jail cell.
I respect the Korean police.
If you've seen the clips, you know he's lying through his teeth. But there's a couple things to unpack there. He is acknowledging that these reports are out there in the South Korea.
Dracel, he can't win a defamation case in fucking South Korea. Because the South Korean courts will present Exhibit 1 through 1 million for all of his streams. They will just simply present all of his streams as evidence, and it's like, guilty. Or, okay, no, the case dismissed. Dwayne. You think so? You think he's trying to encourage a self-deletion? You think that he's basically deliberately trying to piss people off to get attacked to the point where it would be one time too many? I disagree. I don't. Andrea, I'm gonna say I don't think he's trying to do that. I think that he is just so desperate for attention. He is so desperate for internet clout. That's why he does this. Because, again, I've said this before. I said this when we watched the last video on his stream, on him, all the shit that he was doing in South Korea. He's doing this for attention, and he's getting it. Because he's getting hundreds and thousands of people watching his streams, whether because they love him or because they hate him. It doesn't matter. He wants the attention and he's getting it. Which is why you cannot only blame Johnny Somali for this. Yes, you can. I'm not saying he's blameless. Not a chance in hell am I saying that. He is 100% to blame. But you also blame his fucking chat. You also blame the people that tune into his streams and give him that attention, give him that money. Because face it, if he didn't have money, he wouldn't be able to do this. His chat is giving him money. They're giving him attention and they're giving him money. So not only does the finger need to be pointed at Johnny Somali, it needs to 100% be pointed at his chat. Because they are contributing to this. They are enabling him. His chat, they're nothing but drug enablers at this point. Because let's face it, the attention, the clout, the money he gets from streaming are drugs for him. They are his version of drugs. And every single member of his chat that are enablers. So he can continue to do this. They're the ones that give him the attention that he desperately needs. Because I think if he didn't get half the attention, if somehow people suddenly stop watching him, then he would spiral into a case of self-deletion. But while he has this attention, he's desperate to hold on to that, and his chat is giving him money that's allowing him to continue on these escapades in various countries. So don't only blame him. You also have to blame his chat. They are not blameless in this by any stretch of the imagination.
Korean media, and on top of that, he challenges people to find him. I don't understand when this guy's going to find the realization that he's in serious trouble. I mean, there is a literal manhunt for him right now, and he is challenging these people to come find him. And throughout the stream and on social media right now, people are posting any little breadcrumb of a clue that might show his current location. I'm seeing people posting
it's a Johnny Somali scavenger
in
hunt.
his phone and things like that, trying to figure out street signs and stuff like that. So he needs to cool it with the dialogue here, because he is really tempting fate with these challenges he's giving these viewers. But let's continue for a little bit more.
He's putting Tarkani's back.
And I am complying and working with the Korean police.
Wait. What did he say at the beginning there?
I am
Shit.
not guilty.
What did he say in the beginning there?
Giving these viewers. But let's continue for a little bit more.
They've treated me very greatly, and I am complying and working with the Korean police in whatever investigations they have. I am not guilty of assault.
I will agree with the first part. The first part of what he said, where he said, I'm complying with the Korean police, I actually do believe that. Because he knows if he did not comply with the Korean police, they would beat his ass. No matter how friendly the country is, if you do not comply with the police, they will beat your ass. So I actually do believe he is complying with the Korean police. As far as not guilty of assault, depends on what the definition of it is in South Korea. Because if assault is the version that I know of it, which is placing someone in fear of receiving a battery, that woman he chased into the fucking makeup store, that's assault. That's fucking assault. Yeah, throwing noodles at people. Like, that's the thing. It's Andrew, that's my question. Because assault is defined differently from place to place. So if assault in South Korea is physical contact, well, he has done that. If assault in South Korea is placing someone in apprehension of receiving physical contact, he's done that. He's committed a crime either way. Well, Peef, by saying I'm not complying with the police, he has complied with the police in that he has not resisted. Granted, they told him to turn off his camera and he didn't do that. Yeah, that's not complying. But I'm talking about he's complied in that he hasn't, actually actively resisted, because they'll just beat his ass.
Yoon Suk-ul, I love you. I love you.
I'm sorry for subjecting you guys to this.
What the fuck?
I love you. Chan.
And now he's I don't even know who that guy was on the screen. Now he's essaying a picture of some guy from South Korea. Now, Robo Spartan, a child is better behaved than this. Is he the president of South Korea? Okay, so he just essayed a picture of the president of South Korea, if that's the case. Oh, you think it was the National Assemblyman? Okay. Whoever it was.
You guys only saw me dancing with the statue. And honestly, if I can take it back, I won't. How about that? I'm not sorry. If you want me to apologize and bow down on my knees and apologize, I refuse. I won't.
Betcha he will if he gets dragged into a South Korean jail. Because you know what? What he said right here. I want you to chat. I want you to hear that again. Listen to what he says.
If I can take it back, I won't. How about that? I'm not sorry. If you want me to apologize and bow down on my knees and apologize, I refuse. I won't.
Now, I don't know if Rev is going to bring this up. I am. Chat. He did exactly that in Japan. When he got arrested in Japan for the same stupid shit that he's pulling in South Korea and got thrown in jail, you want to know what allowed him to get out of jail? Getting down on his knees and begging forgiveness. Literally. The Japanese prison system or the courts or what have you, they literally said, get down on your fucking knees and beg for forgiveness, and he did it. So, Johnny, don't even try to act hard. You've already been on your knees like a little bitch. So don't even try. Johnny will be getting down on his knees and asking for forgiveness. Mark my words, he will be getting down on his knees again. Either asking for forgiveness or asking for another. Take your pick.
I won't. So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me for dancing with a metal fucking bronze statue? Get fucking
That's what I was
over
referring
it.
to, Iron. Wait, what was the last part?
Statue? Get fucking over it.
There it is. Once again, he is the reason why foreign nations are saying no English speakers allowed. He is the one. He is the prime example of why Asian countries are putting up signs in front of their businesses saying, if you speak English, you're not welcome. Because he's showing, well, let me put it this way. He's showing zero remorse in a windowless room in a video. Guarantee you. If he would not be saying this if he was in police custody or in front of a judge. I guarantee you. If he was in prison or in front of a judge, he would not be saying, "Get over it. I'm not apologizing." He would be begging. He would be on his knees begging. Mark my words. They're not letting him out of the country. Because what just happened is he just threw down the gauntlet with the Korean fucking government. Do you really think the Korean government is just going to let him leave now? Without him facing justice? He literally just challenged the country of South Korea that they're not going to do anything to him. And the moment he did that, 1,000 keyboards started typing. And not to make a comment on his fucking tweets.
Yeah, so you can see there, he's making his stance very clear. He is not sorry. He is doubling and tripling down on the action that has pissed off an entire nation, a nation that he is currently stuck in. So, like I said earlier, I was watching the live stream, and this is, from my end, you can see my account right here. He had to pull the plug on a good portion of his stream. If you go to his channel, there's only a small, 15-minute section that is live. The majority of his stream is now private. He had to pull the plug because at one point during the video, his camera would fall to the ground, and as it fell, it revealed the name of a pizza box in his wherever he's staying, which gives a very significant clue as to his current location. When you have live streamers literally streaming as they're trying to find his location, people are trying to dig through any detail they can see in the video to find his location. Clearly, he was nervous about this because the second it happened, I couldn't even rewind fast enough in the stream before it was down and privated, meaning you can't really see anything anymore. Even if you can scroll here, you can, well, nope, that's not it. At least some of it's popping him up a little bit, but overall, at this point, you can't see what's on the stream itself unless you already recorded it. But yeah, clearly he was very nervous about what's going on. And as you can see, he would go back live for about 15 minutes and he would try to downplay everything. He was dancing around like a fool. But every couple of seconds, he would take a very nervous look at his phone. And I think he is genuinely scared right now. I think he is pretty worried about his own safety.
Oh, yeah. He knows they're coming for him. He's acting all blustery and like he doesn't give a fuck. He knows that he has half the country gunning for his ass right now. He absolutely does. And he's scared. Which is good. He should be scared.
You know, who feels bad for him right now? He is here on his second channel taunting people, telling them to go find him, and he's doubling down on the things that have made an entire nation pissed off at him. He's in hot water, and he has no one to blame but himself. So we'll see some updates. I don't know what's going to happen to Johnny Somali here, but if anything does, anything significant, we will have some updates for you. And while this is a scavenger hunt for Johnny Somali, I have a little scavenger hunt for you guys, a reward for making it this far into the video.
Wait.
Scavenger hunt for you guys, a reward for making...
Chat, someone make note of this. Can you see the code? Someone make note of that code. Someone make note of that, just in case. Because if Rev is putting out something interesting, maybe we'll go for it. You guys got it? You don't need to type it in chat. Just let me know if you got the code. Because if he's putting out something, and maybe we'll do something with it. Okay.
Making it this far into the video. So, as you can see here, the Rev Devil Fumo campaign is coming to a close with only a day and 11 hours left. We are fully funded. Thank you guys for fully funding this campaign. And to celebrate that, I'm going to give away 2 codes for free Rev Devil Fumos. I'm going to bury the codes throughout the video. They're going to be about a half-second long, and only 2 of them exist. And once they're used, that's it. The code is finished. So if you put it in later, that means someone already used it. So best of luck to you. And also make sure to use the code before the timer runs out. So don't waste the opportunity. If you want to help out the channel the old-fashioned way and help out this campaign, you can just
hopefully he's got a site for this, and one of you guys can put in for the code.
Again, about a day left for this campaign, then it is gone forever. So thank you guys for the continued support on this campaign, and thank you for watching the video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
All right. So this is it. So go ahead and, I don't know where you put the code in. I'm not sure where you'll put the where you put the code in. So maybe you have to add it to the cart and then put in the code. But this is the website right here. If you guys want to try and if you guys wanted to try and go onto the site and get it, yeah, give it a shot. It's like there's only like 1, so if one of you guys can get it, go for it. That's kind of cool. That's really cool that Rev's doing that. That's really cool. I like that. But what I was going to be saying, and Rev didn't say this, so I'm going to say it. I have a suspicion. At this point, Johnny Somali may not be leaving South Korea upright. Make of that as you will, but I do not think he will be departing from South Korea upright. So he elected to make himself, he instigated making himself public enemy number 1. He literally called out the entire country and said, "Come find me, come and get me." He literally threw down the gauntlet. He's gonna be finding out